You are now tuned in
to Respect the DJs podcast.
Welcome to Respect the DJ podcast. I am your host, DJ Junebug, alongside DJ Correct.
Let's go.
My voice is really
Get the raspy
today. Shit.
You're out here working.
Today's guest, one of New York's finest. When it comes to the mixtape games, the world on the street is people are still making babies off of those R&B Seduction mixtapes. Not only is a heavy hitter, but also the CEO of the nation's greatest. The original, like I said, the original Uptown King. Let's give it up for DJ Danny. Yes.
Make a clap to this.
Thank you, DJs.
Still good intro, man. I might use that.
Yeah. We do it for you.
Give you the
Yeah,
drop.
because
Yeah.
I am, my voice is fucking losing my voice.
Send a soundbite, man. We're going to have some like Jada Kiss laughs on that. It's cool.
Facts, man. So, all right, we appreciate you being here with us. You know what I mean? Hanging out, chopping it up.
Thank you for having
Respect
me.
the DJs. So, we're going to kick it off. So, how'd you get your DJ name? Did you have other names before, or you just started with this name?
It comes from the era that I started DJing, I would say.
Okay.
Around that time, it was a whole bunch of DJs with like the first name and the last name abbreviation, I guess you would say.
Okay.
So you got like they got the Brucey B's, Ron G's, S&S, Craig G.
Right.
You
Okay.
got it?
Yep.
I keep going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it was just like, that was my name, and I was like, everything I thought of was taken. So it was just like, yo, just roll with my shit, fuck it. Like my own name, and then just build it from there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stuck.
Yeah, facts.
Dope. So, what made you want to start DJing?
On my upbringing, I always had like music. I was always influenced by music, man. A lot of house parties. My parents had like the whole turntable set up, vinyl, music always going on. The Saturday cleanups, always music playing in the house.
Right.
And I was always influenced by music, but at the same time, I always used to have alone time, and that became like my therapy. Like music, like fucking with music. Like as a kid, though, I was fucking up my dad's needles and turntables and shit.
Yeah,
I was fucking up all the house systems, you know, with the tape players, the record players, all of that.
Did your family had that big ass coffin too?
Which coffin is that?
It's like a
Shit, it had a
big brown coffin
with the TV in it.
You open
Oh
it,
no!
turntable.
I know what you're talking about, but no.
That's the
I
shit.
didn't have that.
That's the shit that.
If anything, it would be like the all-in-one set
one,
with
yeah,
the turntable up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the time, those coffins turned into a TV stand because that shit
Right.
would break,
That break,
and
yeah.
the TV go on top of that
Right.
shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Some New York shit, right?
You're right. Niggas is showing age right now.
Right.
Hold
That's
on.
what it is. So did anybody mentor you and show you how to DJ?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I wouldn't say not really. It was more I was influenced by ear and watching people like at parties.
Okay.
Like like you just like staring and then try to get the sounds like when you're playing them back. I come from an era where there wasn't no YouTube or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was either you got a VHS battle tape or you was going to the parties or seeing people rock out. Shit. If I was to say mentors, it would be influences of like people I'll listen to, if that's the case.
Right.
To answer you.
Okay. So who were you checking for back then? Who were you listening to?
In what sense? Like
You go to a club and seeing a
right,
DJ,
right.
or listen to a DJ on the radio.
Right. It was a lot of DJs on the radio. Like late night, used to be a lot of DJs on. Like they used to get busy.
Okay.
And besides that, it would be like mixtapes.
Okay.
I'm a fan like Ron G, like coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mixes 15 was that was a highlight. Like the R&B hip hop blends type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was influenced on things. But, being home and then seeing shit on TV and,
Right.
and parties and I didn't really like learn. Nobody ever like physically taught me like.
Taught me how to this is how you do this.
Yeah, facts.
Dope. So
I got like a weird interesting story because I really got like
You
know what I
it's
mean?
good. It's all about you.
yeah.
Right,
It's all
right,
about
okay.
you.
I mean, yeah, I'm explaining my come up, so
Right,
you know.
of course.
Right.
So we know you come from a list of DJs in your family. Who are some of those DJs in your family?
DJ Nice One,
Mm-hmm.
DJ Arsonist.
Mm-hmm.
I have like a second cousin named DJ Leo.
Okay.
It's about 2 DJ Leos at that.
Dope.
And I would say my dad. My dad was a DJ at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, records.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you get them afterwards?
No,
No.
no. That'd be dope to have now, right? For like all
Right.
the sampling and shit
Right.
for the beats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should ask him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him up on that.
Yeah.
He still has them?
I don't know. That's what I gotta ask him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. But I got pictures like as a baby, like with like vinyl behind me, like crates and shit.
We need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that. Send it on in. That'd be dope.
I got classic pictures of him like at a radio station with like 2 turntables. It looked like me in another generation. It's crazy. It's
Is that
crazy.
too?
It's crazy.
Dope.
Shout out to my dad.
How did TNG come about, and what DJs is part of the crew?
Ooh, okay. TNG was more it's first like a DJ crew. I mean, a street crew.
Okay.
Like it's a crew of boys like from Uptown in the Bronx. Used to go to school together, do a lot of mischievous shit as a kid,
Okay.
adolescence, whatever.
Yeah.
And I met this guy, which his name is Pablo, in like 2001, and he heard me like in the barbershop, like for a mixtape I was giving out in the hood, and he was like the guy behind TNG, like in the streets and whatnot, whatever. So,
Okay.
and then he's like a hustler, so he knows how to flip and do things or whatever. And he was also like a DJ, a barber, and a whole bunch of other shit. So then he took me on his wing on some like, yo, I could help you get rid of the CDs type shit, whatever. And then we split profit, blah blah blah, whatever, And I was like, yeah, cool, because the people I was dealing with at that time wasn't really like doing that for me anyway. So nobody really was. It's kind of like he discovered me type shit, if you want to put it
Okay.
like. And then he was doing the Master P shit, man, out the trunk, man, to the blocks, to the friends, to the stores.
Getting that heat out.
Right. And it started with me like that, just off of like a mixtape. And after that, as the time kept going, I kept doing mixtapes. We come across like kids or like inspiring DJs
Right.
that fuck with what we do and got similar styles or, fuck with the type of shit that we on.
Right.
And kept coming along, and then we just put them together. We became friends, like brothers, and it just like we built the bond for like, let's say like you 2 guys always like chilling together and
Right.
shit.
Right.
And from there, they started doing their projects. We started putting it under the same umbrella. So
Okay.
then,
The TNG umbrella.
exactly. So then it became like, we got affiliates now. We got like, it's a whole movement of
Right,
like TNG.
right.
So the street name first was the Naturally Gifted,
Okay.
and that's what it really stands for. And then I wanted to fuck with it and just change it to the nation, the next generation.
Okay.
And we really could rock with it as some branding shit because around that time, you got the Star Trek and whatever.
Right.
So it was the nation's greatest. It's like a motto, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we the greatest at this shit from this this generation and
In the nation.
the nation.
Right.
So it's like, yeah. And then the logo was like
Logo's
super.
dope.
Yeah, the logo was like
There's some logos out there.
Right,
Yeah, okay.
right.
But the logo's like,
right. So then back then, brands is more complex right now, but like back then it was just like, like a Pepsi. You just
Right.
have like a
a circle and a P.
Yeah. And you know what it is.
Yeah.
So like brands, like
Yeah, it's the state map, basically.
right.
In the TNG.
But it's become and it became bigger than that. So then it's like, I mean, you're still running with it, but then you got people from overseas that want to be like, how do you rep? Like,
Right,
how you extend that?
Right.
You got to add another
Add
part to
another
the
part,
bag. Like, I mean, yeah. So as far as the DJs that are down, I don't want to miss anybody, but we had this Latin DJ. I'm gonna say him first because he died during the COVID era. So rest in peace, DJ Willie R.
Okay.
And then we got like a first lady, which she's like she used to be like Aventura's DJ.
Dope.
I need to check in with her. We'll see what she's doing. P Craze holla at me, but her name is DJ P Craze. We got DJ Lust out of Boston, Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Good people.
Right, and we got DJ Incrediboy.
Dope.
I don't know if you heard of
Dope DJ.
You heard
Absolutely.
of okay,
Absolutely,
great. All right, so then we got Triple Threat.
Okay.
We
Yep.
got Philip Ferrari.
Dope.
Let me see who else. I'm trying to remember, man. I'm on the spot right now. Might have to check my phone. DJ Hectic.
Okay.
He's in Boston as well. Who else? shit, I know I'm missing somebody, man. Fucking up right now. DJ Fingers.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. It's
That's
not really
about
too much. It's not. It's like a small little group.
Are they,
yeah,
you know what I'm
majority,
saying?
you know, in New
New
York
York
and
or-
Boston, or
Right, because we like we was like close. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like so
right.
the distance and the back and forth and always interacting was always.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So that's why we always like. But then there was a time where we also had like Alamo and DJ Jera
Okay.
Okay.
and let me see who else.
So are you expanding
DJ
it or
Chaos.
keeping it the way it is right now?
Nah, we could always extend it. It's just that you have to give it like an approach if you really want that, because like the new generation is more like what are you getting out of it type.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
What
Or
can you do for me?
What can you
Right.
do for me?
Right.
It's either you want to be down because you fuck with us, or
Right.
or you know what we do, or you
Right.
know I really
Right.
I don't gotta come sign a
Right.
welcome to death row. I don't got that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
Hanging from the balcony.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Shit, you know what I mean?
It's basically like a collection of DJs that are nerds, like, and we just be in our own little world of shit.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I'm saying?
that's what's up.
You know, yeah.
That's definitely
That's-
what's up.
That's
What's up?
TNG.
And who's your partner in the ownership?
Pablo.
Pablo.
He's like, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like the co-CEO of anything because I was like the
You're
first.
in your face.
Yeah, I was the first, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, up the bat. And
Right.
yeah,
That's dope. That's dope.
right.
And of course, we're in his studio.
Oh, yeah. Welcome
Yeah.
to TNG Studios.
Yes, we're in his studio.
Right.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Respect the DJ podcast for the weekend, you
They
know?
flipped it
The
around.
weekend.
Yeah,
We found a home
Nah,
in New York.
moved
I
in.
love this, though. This setup is fire.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. man.
Nah, this shit is dope, man.
We found a home in New York. That's
You
what we
know,
wanted.
Now you stuck with us.
Yeah.
Nah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Who was the first DJ or promoter to put you on?
Okay, so I don't know if you heard of the Dykeman Invitational basketball games.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
It's a big thing now. Like
Yep.
it grew to that.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of local house parties and things like that, but then I got my first gig from doing like the basketball tournament
Tournaments.
and playing the music in between the timeouts.
Okay.
And or when they shooting around and things like that.
Yeah.
And there was promoters like
When you mean shooting around is basketball. Okay? We're shooting basketball. Okay?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Shooting around.
Well, I did say Dykeman International.
but still, you
All
never know.
right. So we talking about like
Yeah.
at a basketball game in the park.
right.
All right. So then I used to play the music and things like that, and I got a name off for that too. And because a lot of people go to the park, so there used to be these promoters that were in the audience, and we exchanged numbers and things like that. And then my first gig was like in this local bar in the Bronx, and I was doing like underground parties. And I didn't even know. Like I had the stupidest baby face. I used to get ID. I used to have problems trying to get in the club, and it was some crazy times because I was introduced to the world of DJing at a club where like naked chicks walking around fully naked doing whatever.
Sounds like a great time.
Time.
Yo,
What are you
it's
talking about?
nuts to me. I'm like, yo, this is what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is the world I just welcomed myself to. Well, those promoters was called 2 in a Million.
Dope.
I don't know where they at right now, but shout out to 2 in a Million.
Okay.
And that's like around like 2001.
2001.
Yeah. So my first like me in the clubs like 2001 and on. Like the mixtapes was what really broke me in to get into the into the club or the
Yeah.
clubbing world, whatever. But it started with that bar right there with
Right,
with those promoters.
So you figured to get into the hip hop world, well, not even hip hop world, into the clubs and get your name out there, the mixtape game was your lane.
Yeah. But the mixtape game to me wasn't like what everybody like put it to be. Like I didn't do it for like the money type shit. It was more like I used to record myself trying to be better myself as a DJ,
Right.
like going to school and hearing myself on the headphones on the train type
Okay.
shit. And then I was like, I keep doing it, making it a hobby and then turning it into projects.
Right.
And then that's how I was doing the CDs on the hood and shit. And because everybody used to come to me for like, yo, record this and put it on me on a CD. Da-da-da-da. And then I was like, yo, I could do this shit myself and do my own.
$40.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
Yeah.
own personal
It's
CD.
around the times when you was putting ringtones on the phone. Like
Right,
I was making money off of putting people's like ringtones on the phone
Right,
too.
right.
With the-
Wallpapers on the Nextels and shit. You
With
know
the
what I'm
two-way
saying?
pager and all that.
Yeah. No, that's a whole different era.
Yeah.
The sidekick and the time port is a whole different era.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like the time port joints. With
Time
that,
port.
Yeah, but there was no
Make-
pictures for that. That was
Nah,
just-
that was
the ringtones, making
Yeah,
the
you
ringtones.
can make the ringtones on it.
Niggas,
Yeah.
we was beaming those.
Yeah, beaming the contacts and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Beaming the context and the beats.
Do you know how many mixtapes you did?
Nah,
You know?
I
You don't
lost count. Cause I
Do
used
you
to
have your masters?
I lost a couple of them. I don't know how this happens, but for some reason, after a certain amount of years, the data on the CD like erases or just fucks up.
Depending on the temperature and stuff like that, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I lost like my first 5 mixtapes because this shit does not read on no player,
Anybody out there
computer
got
or
Danny has first mixtapes. We need them.
yeah. I got some shit on there too.
Either
I ain't
that or
gonna
you
hold
just
you.
need you need a data recovery company.
I did that for a hard drive one time, man. That shit was a lot of money.
It's
man.
expensive, but it's
Super.
Imagine what you
Nah,
would've
those are
lost.
lifesavers, my
Yeah.
nigga.
Right.
Those are
Yeah,
it's better that than
it's a whole
lose
big
all
thing.
your shit.
They do it in this thing called a clean room,
Mm-hmm.
and they go in there with suits and gloves and shit, and they put it inside this incubator because they don't want to damage the. You know what I mean? That's why that shit is so expensive. But
Oh, you know the process? You done it like
well,
yourself?
I,
Are you a tech? You an IT? My
yeah,
nigga?
I do. I do cybersecurity.
Ooh, I'm
So-
calling you. I need that.
You know what I mean? So I know.
New plug alert.
I'm a
New
nerd.
plug
I'm a
alert.
nerd on both sides, in the
You heard
DJ
that-
world and in the IT.
You heard that
world.
audience attack him.
They could
DJ's
try-
gonna get at you
they
now.
could-
Crazy.
They could try. You know what I mean?
We've been trying. We've been trying.
You could try, but I don't know. You know how it's gonna work out for you. I reverse engineer that shit, and I'll be tapped into your camera on your laptop.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Calling you up and shit like, yo, what you doing right now?
Wow.
But man, so
You ain't gonna go catch me at the club. I mean, the laptop's the. You know, you got different shit for. You got an iPad, things like that.
no, of course, yeah.
But yeah, that's a whole nother.
That's what's
It's a
up.
topic.
Yeah.
So how'd you get down with the heavy hitters? How'd that come about?
Okay, the year was 2013. Damn, it has to backtrack to a whole bunch of other shit. But I know like the heavy hitters for like a long time. Like a lot of the players in the game from the heavy hitters, from before being a heavy hitter, and I was always cool and I was always love. We respected each other and things like that. And at a time where they was trying to like they started doing growing the family or growing the group.
Okay, right.
I don't know. It was, like I don't know when they started like a yearly thing, but it started happening.
All right.
And they included me, and they talked about me in the lineup. A lot of peers and everybody kept mentioning me, and that's kind of like somewhat of the idea.
Right.
But it's also like everybody has their own storyline of how.
How it happened?
Yeah, but to me, it was just like more like an invitation, a few phone calls.
Okay.
You know, and at the same time, they pick for people that that stand out in their city,
Right.
and do what they do.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate to be down with them. Shout out to the heavy hitters, man, because it's a great big family right there. That's gang. We the
It's
biggest.
the biggest gang.
We the biggest. The biggest.
We talked about the gang thing, remember? On the phone call?
Yeah.
He's like, well, DJ Cruz are gangs.
DJ Cruz are gangs, man.
Right.
Yo, shout Enough and Camilo too, because like those are the big dogs
Right.
from
OGs.
those ones that they overseas when it's that time. Besides everybody else, like
So you came up on the vinyl era or the
hell yeah.
vinyl era?
I'm a vinyl DJ.
Okay.
I
So
come from vinyl.
when you're in your milk crates, in your vinyl, what records had to be in that crate?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What's the question again?
So back in the days, in your vinyl crate,
Right.
And you was going to rock a club
rock
or
a
something
club,
like that.
Right.
what records had to be in that crate?
Well, back then, a lot of records that were favorable for parties were like AV8s, party breaks.
Right.
Yep.
Those had to be there because the songs is cool, whatever. But then the breaks were like the party
Next
amp.
level.
Yeah,
Anthem.
the amplify the party.
Right.
So yeah, those are the must haves. Like the in between of like party breaks and segue records and shit like that. Yeah, that's what I would say. Okay.
Yeah, dope. Those you definitely have to have those.
Yeah.
Right. There were a lot of them too at one point.
Yeah.
Every record that came out at one point had a break.
Had a AV8 remix to it and shit. You could play a whole set with just AV8 records.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So how'd it feel when you got like that cosign from Funk Flex?
Oh, fire, man. I mean, Funk Flex, man. I grew up listening to Flex, so
Right.
it's like when you have like a dream of like being on the radio, whatever you want to do to, you want to accomplish or you want to manifest, and then you get there.
Yeah.
It's when you get there, it's like
Yeah.
wow, yo, I'm already here, like,
Yeah.
and I'm here with the big dog,
Right.
like,
And you wanna now what's next?
yeah, facts. But then you like, yo, nigga, this is Flex, my nigga. You know how much shit he done, like.
Yeah.
If anything, he's been a pioneer to a lot of things in the DJ culture as well.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So after I made it there, or even like it's like overwhelming what you want to like think about,
Right.
because it's a moment. It's like you gotta wait till it sinks in type shit.
Right.
You know, even
And it's even crazier when you like when after you like get the cosign and then he does the movie for you on the station, like
right.
when he talks about
Right,
you and the
right.
bombs and all, and the animation is crazy. Like it's just out of here. It just
Yeah,
be like,
and you know we talked about this, but like you know recently Flex does a 7 what is it on Thursdays, right? He plays he goes into his New York bag, plays the New York music, things like that, and he's been playing your blends on there. You know what I mean? So you know that's what's up, the consistency and getting that consistent cosign. You know what I mean? Because one time is cool, but it's an active going thing. You know what I mean? Where he's playing your blends. He could be playing a lot of other blends.
right.
You know,
right.
but he's feeling your joints and he's playing them. So that's what's up, man. Salute for that.
Yeah, shout out to Flex for that, man. But it's also dope that he's keeping the culture alive, like of blends and shit. He don't have to do that.
Right.
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 Well,
So-
Blends is back again.
Yeah.
Blends is back.
Blends is getting single deals.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother subject.
Right.
Facts.
Get on Hot 97. Put you on that.
Yeah. I do the mix shows of like the
Holidays and stuff like that.
the holiday weekends. I'm not really like a on air personality. I'm
Okay.
like a guest,
I guess.
a outside guest, because I don't really got no contract to hire or nothing like that.
Right.
So
Who calls you
yeah,
on that?
it's enough, and then everybody else was in charge of like
Okay.
the scheduling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
For the mix show weekend. Yeah.
Stacks, shout out the enough, shout out the triple threat
Mm-hmm.
also helps out.
Dope. Dope. So who's your biggest inspiration? Like any DJs that you look out for to
In the
to be
sense
inspired?
of the style of DJing.
Yeah,
or-
yeah. Like let's say a DJing or let's say blends.
One of my favorite DJs is DJ B.
Okay.
He's like I don't know, it's from Philadelphia or Virginia, but he's from like down south. And like on my early DJ career or when I was starting or whatever, I used to hear him a lot on the radio.
Mhm.
103 jams at like late night, and he used to always be cutting up shit and doing shit different. That used to always catch me. He used to be like, oh.
You do that.
It's
Yeah.
like when you watch a basketball game and a nigga does an ill move.
Right.
and- So it's kind of like the same analogy, and I used to like anytime you would hear him, he was fucking shit up, and to this day he's still like that. So he's like a turntablist on radio.
Okay.
Okay.
So then it was just like that's what I love doing right there, because I love the art of DJing. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the actual craft. So that to me inspires me. The craft. Like when you become an artist as a DJ, that's like the craft that inspires me. I would say him, but I get a lot of like my upbringing. I got a lot of things from a lot of different DJs,
Of course.
and that give you your own niche.
Right.
And I would say he was one influence. I say Ron G was another influence. I say Kid Capri was an influence. I would say DJ Ace. I would say
The Cut Lieutenant.
Co-lieutenant.
nah. DJ Ace, the crowd motivator.
Okay.
That's how he goes by.
Yeah, I believe
My
so.
bad if I'm jacking it up. I'm sorry, but he's like a back in the days DJ that was
Yeah.
like he rocked out like the Biggie party in L.A. That vibe,
Okay.
that vibe party.
Right.
That
Right.
Ace.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. But a lot of my style come from like those type of guys or DJ Precise.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Is Precise in New York or in California?
okay, that's
I mean,
why he calls himself the original DJ
Right.
Precise, because there's a whole bunch of like
Are they?
yeah.
So the Precise.
The Precise in LA is somebody else.
Okay.
The one that did the reggae mixtape Ode to the
Yeah, I
Moon.
know. Yes, I
yeah,
know that
that's
Precise.
the Precise. That's the original Precise.
That's
That's in
what
the
he's-
Bronx.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, from the
So
Bronx.
he's not on the Pitbull station then. That's not him.
No, that's not him. That's
Okay.
not
That's not
him.
him,
That's
okay.
a whole nother
Glad
guy.
somebody got to clear that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, cleared it for you.
Because one.
I mean, if you didn't hear that drop, because that's the signature. If you didn't hear that, that's not him.
Yeah. Precise.
Yeah, if you didn't hear that, that's not him.
I don't hear the whole station either. I just
He has some.
Tuning.
He definitely got some classic mixtapes.
Alright,
Classic
does.
mixtapes.
Well, yeah, my style. If you want to talk about style and influence, and I go with the people that you know what I mean that was fucking shit up.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. Because you like the turntablist side of it, but you like the party rocking side of it too.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
a club tableist, if you want to call it that. If I just
That's
made
all
that
the
up,
name.
man, just put
Just
that
made it.
down.
yeah. Just
Yeah.
made it
I'm
up.
one of those, like yeah, like
That's going.
like
on,
we-
that's going on a t-shirt list.
Yeah.
right there.
yeah, you can rock with that, cause like it's like let's say we at the club, I still scratch the next record in, and I'm cutting on beat to bring in the next record in as a solo,
Right.
and that's like some turntable shit. I think.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, yeah.
right,
Of course.
Yeah.
What's your best traveling experience?
Shit. As far as DJing or just
DJing.
traveling? Okay.
DJing.
Damn.
Countries you went to.
I mean, I travel a lot, like throughout the nation, like
Okay.
right. But if it was to say outside, I've done DR. That was fun, like a weekly Semana Santa
Okay.
type of situation. That was dope. That was a good experience. I went to Colombia, but I ain't DJ. But that was fun as hell.
That's a whole
But it
nother
was fun.
podcast.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother podcast.
I did Switzerland, but that shit didn't last long. I fucking got in the plane, DJ the New Year's party, got in the plane, got right back.
Oh damn.
How long you DJ for?
Like, I was probably in the club a few hours. I don't even remember that. I DJ probably even an hour, maybe, if that.
Wow.
That
So
shit was
you
crazy.
get to experience it.
Yeah, facts. I also got good experiences with Canada. Damn, what's the name of that city? Let me the cities from Canada.
Montreal.
Montreal. Yeah, I got a lot of memories in Montreal. And some fire shit. I can't even remember the club, so don't even ask me.
Okay.
But it's different, man, because it's like you experience like different cultures or different people
Right,
that
of course.
fuck with the same music you spin everywhere else,
Right,
but you
right.
see a different reaction. So then, like,
Right.
when I say that humbly because it's like I like just seeing the different people in the different
Right.
like rooms
Right.
and working them records like that give you like those excitements in different ways in different rooms, and it's just like it's fire, it's bugged out. Like, it's a good rush. It's a good rush.
No, yeah, it's definitely an adrenaline rush.
It's a good rush.
It's a high you're always trying to
Yeah,
replicate.
man.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's probably the best thing about DJing. You know what I'm saying? Creating that, like I call it the roller coaster of emotions. You
Exactly.
know, people coming in, they start drinking.
Right.
You know, you vibing, you feeling them out. They getting twisted. By then you rocking. You know, you going into the hits, and you creating this.
They keep you going.
Right.
They make you want to like, all right, now I gotta
top
keep the
next
same.
one.
I'm challenging myself. What's the next record? I'm gonna keep them
Right,
right there the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's definitely that's everybody's job as a DJ every night.
Right.
Do you have any like standout moments or great memories throughout your career as DJing, and that's really stand out that you always go back to, like a happy place?
Yeah, there's been so many, but let's say I can name one. I remember one right now. There was one time I was DJing this club Uptown, and it was an infamous spot that like a lot of like celebrities low key used to pull up, even though it wasn't like a crazy big club.
Okay.
And it was happened to be a night while I was DJing, and Jay-Z walks in with Beyonce, and Trey Songz pulls up, and a few heads or whatever. And then I'm like, they gave me
Only
work.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. No biggie.
Right, yeah, no biggie, right? So then they telling me that they in the building. So now I'm like, oh shit, I bet. I go into a Jay-Z set, my nigga, and I just bodied it, and he sends his security to tell me like, yo, you killed that type shit, like coming from Jay-Z. And I was just like, I held that, even though Jay-Z didn't tell me himself, I held that shit in like, oh,
He did tell you.
yeah, that shit was fire. Like,
He told that big ass motherfucker to tell me.
yeah, that's
He told me.
yeah, I did my thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But nah, there's a lot of memories, man, because I've done a few like from parties to stages to parades with artists, whatever. Like, there's a lot of moments. If you got to go back, you got to fucking do a whole listing, an
course,
outline.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
even.
You been on tour with anybody?
I've done mini tours, not really like a real tour. I would say like I've done if as far as DJing for artists, I've done them when they come into town.
Okay.
And then I've done like, if I fuck with an artist, I've been with him to a couple of clubs out of town.
Right.
But it was never like a big stage, like stadium.
What's your biggest crowd?
As far as DJing?
DJing, yeah, in the club, in the venue.
As a club,
In the club, in the venue. When you go out of state, out of the country, like what's the biggest impact Danny S makes?
in a room at one time, I would say in a club, 3,000 or 4,000. I had a residency like that, like 25, 3. It was a Copacabana.
Okay.
I had Club World when it was in 42nd.
Dope.
Is that the reason why they call you the Uptown King?
Nah, the Uptown King origin comes from when I started fucking with the DJ Kings, and the DJ Kings was a crew that came up with like DJ Mad, Car Blaze, like Sensation, Jay Fidesz, Eddie G. It was a lot of guys.
The first two was called Blaze and DJ Mad.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And then you had like the Jersey DJs, 187, which is he calls himself Danny. What is it? David S. He calls himself now, yeah. And let me see. And from that time, I don't know what really happened with the crew because I was some time away, so that's a whole some other shit.
Right.
And when I came back, everybody kept saying it, but I was like, I was already saying it, but everybody's saying it more because I don't want to like you know what I mean, all over, like pat my back, but like I made Uptown hot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And there was the time where it was just I was running all those clubs around that area. And it's like I'm the king of this shit uptown here. Like, and it wasn't even that many like DJs or whatnot. Like it was a few.
Right.
And yeah, it really comes from that. You know what I'm saying? Like top of my game, top of a time where it was a prime, like
You still in the club
like I earned my stripes type shit.
Right, of course.
And then it just stuck with me.
Right.
That's the story behind that, really.
Right.
Yeah.
You still in the club now?
Yeah, I do clubs. I just haven't been crazy active like that because I've gotten into like different like endeavors and shit, and then I've been fucking with stocks and doing a whole bunch of other shit. So it's like the other shits be like time consuming.
Right.
So then it's like, yo, you go to the club, man. I could do a club tomorrow and I know exactly everything that they're playing right now.
Right.
It's like they run the same formula. No bullshit. I probably even hear DJ sets with niggas copying my shit I was doing like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever.
Right.
It's still the same shit.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
It's the same shit with a different generation crowd. Because what it is too, you got a lot of DJs that coming up, but they're doing like sets that's been recycled,
right,
and they're adding their little niche to it. But it's like the same formula, depending where it is, kind of like same formula. So
right.
But yeah, I still do shows. I still do I still be going in and out the city. Okay. Yeah, I got Lawrence lined up this month. Okay. No, next month. I got an Uptown gig like this week. This week coming up. I got a few things. Yeah.
All right. Probably waiting for that springtime and that summertime.
Yeah. I start coming out around that time more. Yeah, facts.
He's like a bear now.
Like a senior citizen.
Yeah.
Senior citizen, he go down south for the winter and then he come back up when
yeah, like, hey guys, I'm here. Remember me?
Uptown King's back.
Uptown King, I'm back.
Remember me?
I'm here for the block parties.
Yeah, buddy.
And the summer festivals. You know what I mean?
Back.
Exactly. I thought I left.
Don't be mad.
Always been here.
Don't hate, please. Don't hate.
You got any mixtape awards?
Oh yeah, I got a few of those, man. The one I didn't get, which kind of like I was like, damn, is because I was kind of like late coming into the
mixtape game.
No, not late into the mixtape game, but like when they was doing like the whole Justos awards and all that. And I got nominated at some point, but I was just getting started.
Okay.
And then he passed.
Yep.
So then I didn't really get that you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I got a few plaques. Okay. From different things.
Labels and stuff.
You
like
want me
that.
to?
No, you don't got
to be like, yo,
specific.
Here's the pictures now. Pop.
Send us the pictures.
Yeah, I gotta send the pictures.
Pop.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. It probably all in storage too, man. It's crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm a jokester, man. So don't mind me, my nigga.
I don't joke around.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I got a few. Got a few plaques, man.
Is there a plaque that you really cherish? Like it's from a specific
They all look
artist?
nice, man.
No,
Yeah.
they look amazing.
At the end of the day, man, it's great to just get accolades for what you love doing and you became good at, and people appreciate it and
But
award you for it.
They shouldn't be in stores. They should be hanging at the crib.
It's not that. It was a moving process, so it's just
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
and then I gotta fix the room up, and trust me, I got
Get it the
a
way you want
fucking
it.
Supreme MPC in a box, like.
Oh my God.
Yo, trust me, man. I mean, the works though. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Shit.
Is there a mistake you see a lot of upcoming DJs do?
Repeat that one more time.
Is there is something you see a mistake of DJs coming up? One mistake you see them doing?
I mean, it depends, man. Like, in what way? Because it's different now than back in the days. Like, the branding now is social media.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of people got jobs because of social media.
Right.
Because if it wasn't for that, how you proving yourself?
Right.
I mean, I think about it like that. But I can't really judge on the new generation like that because of that. Because there's too many lanes, like, of different ways to make shit happen than it was back then.
Right.
And the upcoming DJs now are doing it right, I guess, because you got to be, I guess, like a model or it's always in your face type of guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like to get the attention, since you're always like outside, you get the attention type. You know what I'm trying to say? If I was to say mistake, I would say like a lot of the craft is dying because of the style of DJing. Like there's some DJs that I guess would not do it the craft way, just the talking, playing music way.
Just slamming records.
Yeah, just slamming records. I think that was probably like the only one. But if you know how to do that right, that rocks too. Because people get away with shit just talking their free game
Right.
and doing it right, and then playing the music that's right at the right time.
Yeah.
And I can't knock nobody's hustle on their style because everybody got their own style.
They should have their own stuff.
They should have their own style, but not everybody. So I take that back. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Right. And coming from the era of blends, people and blends is coming back now. What do you think about the new Serato that's out? You get the
stems and
acapella
all
stems and stuff like that now.
Right.
What do you think about that?
That shit is dope, man. That shit puts me in it puts me in a whole space because it's like getting like all the elements of a song like separated, like getting the melodies, the drops, and I mean like the drums and like that shit. You could open whole new worlds.
every
Now you're really producing.
Right.
I think that's dope. I just it just needs more people to use it so it could be like a thing, which is happening now, which is great.
So now that you have access to all these acapellas.
Exactly. Before it used to be like,
come
yo,
out
how do you get this?
You
How do
come
you
with
get?
a slamming new mixtape for the summertime? You know what I'm saying?
I use
Or using for your DJ sets now? When you're on the radio, do you use them?
facts. If you hear my mixes all the time, because that's my style of DJing. Regardless, I like transitioning records to the next record. If the beat go with the shit, like put it over it. Why not? Let's see how it sound. And if it sound good musically, like I keep it. And sometimes the shit sound better than the original song. But it's a dope way to remix a song, but also presenting the song like brand new all over again.
You're giving
it a whole other taste to your favorite song that you tired of or you hear all the time.
Another life.
Yeah. You give it a whole. If it was dying, you just extended the span, like the lifespan on it.
Right.
So it's a beautiful thing, man. It'll be boring without it, I think, without blending, without it's just playing music, like you're just playing straight up music. I feel like it'll get boring. No?
Right. Nah, you're right. Do you think every song deserves a remix?
No, I don't think every
You
song.
name me
Sometimes
two?
it just be like, well, you can to give it a different feel, but
Right.
not everything really needs it. I don't think it do.
Yeah.
You name me
definitely.
2 records that don't need a remix. Tell them to leave them fucking alone, the records alone.
Well, it might not be hip hop, but I'll
Doesn't
say
matter, yeah,
I'll say like certain Bad Bunny shit, because you be like, yo, because it's Bad Bunny, you have to be like, nah. I think the flow, whatever he did to just that beat, just
Right,
let
leave
it go.
Right.
Because they be having those records where they change their flow up on that same record. And if you blend it and you just stay on that one beat and you're not switching the beat up, where are you going with it? You fucking up the song.
Right.
Unless you're doing the switch ups with the same flow that he's doing.
Right. He did it for a reason.
Exactly. But that was my example of really like just some songs that you
No,
just
of
don't.
course, right.
But if you do, you gotta switch it up.
I think right now we definitely got enough of the Coil Ray joints.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some people just beat like they just beat they. It's too many.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get the house joints, you get the electro joints. You got somebody using it over Afro beats. You got somebody doing the shit over a merengue joint or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like same acapella, and they just now you got 40 blends of it.
Yeah, but some people just force shit to try to land shit, like land the opportunity, but forcing it when it don't make sense. You shouldn't do that. But
Right,
hey,
right.
man, you know what they say. You closed mouth don't get fed, and if you don't shoot the shot, how you gonna know?
It's bad, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. Facts. So what advice would you give aspiring DJs? Somebody that comes up to you, I just bought equipment last week.
Well, it's different because it really comes from passion, man. You gotta have the drive. The drive comes from the passion of if it's either music or if it's either the craft of DJing. You gotta have the passion first. If you don't have the passion, it's not gonna work out for you.
Right.
You know, you got. It's all types of DJs though. You know, like I would say, like, do your homework, but at the same time, just have fun with it, man, and just be you.
Get your own style. Don't be copying everybody else.
Yeah, like just
Find your lane.
Yeah, find your lane, find yourself. You ain't gotta try to be like nobody. There's so many DJs, and there's always like a room for anybody for their world, like,
Right.
cause there's so much shit out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's really it, man. If whatever you trying to do and you trying to manifest, you just gotta do it every day.
Yeah.
If you don't put in the hours or you don't put in the work, it's how you gonna get to where you want to get to.
Right.
And there's so many outlets right now that can help you. Like, I didn't have a lot of like the YouTubes and the looking up this and that for
TikTok.
questions
Right.
that you want answered. Like, you could actually find somebody online to like single-handedly instruct you on how to do a basic scratch or whatever by step. So like now it's so much easier.
Right.
So the next inspiring DJ, man, just learn your homework is to learn the music, you know what I'm saying?
Study.
And then if you want to learn the craft, then you could just look it up online, man. It's all there. It's all there. That's what I could really say about that.
Very cool. So I don't want to get too much into details, into depth, but at one point, you was off the scene for a little bit. Can you tell us why?
Okay, so it's a long story, but I'll make a long story short because then we'll be here for like a few hours. But I was incarcerated for like I did about almost 3 years.
Okay.
It was some shit I didn't do, but I caught the blame for being the face, for being the familiar face to point at, and the name to remember of why it happened or why it started. You know, so it was caught up in the middle of the mix.
Right.
So I had to do some time until I had to prove my innocence, and then it got overturned, and I was released.
That's what's up.
And yeah, it's pretty much like if you go to details, you could really look me up, and then you could really find out a story if you really want to know the story. But
How was it to come back, bouncing back?
the comeback was a lot of people. It was overwhelming for one, because me and you in a space where like me right now, I got PTSD, so anxiety out the roof, all types of shit. But when it comes to the love and people embracing me, it helped the welcoming home. You know what I'm saying? I was really humbled about that, and the love I got while I was in there. A lot of people show me love, visits, letters. You know, a lot of people like show me mad love.
You became a
Respect
heavy
that.
hitter afterwards, right?
Yeah,
No?
yeah. Like a
Okay.
year after.
Yeah, after.
Everything was moving fast, my
Right.
nigga, because it was just like I had to get right to it.
Right.
So it was like the talk everywhere. So if the talk is everywhere, I got to back it up.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I'm back. So now I got to drop a mixtape. I got to show niggas I ain't lose
You
it.
didn't lose,
I still got
So
it.
the
Like,
Uptown King.
like like these niggas is not fucking with me.
Right.
And if you dare, call me out.
Oh, you
You know what
thought
I'm
you
saying?
could. Right, yeah.
Like, so I did an intro, I did a whole project, and I was like, yeah, what's up? I'm back.
Right.
Now what's up?
Right.
But then, while I was doing all of that, making noise in the streets, now I'm getting called for all these parties and things like that. Now that that right there was the challenging part, because when you miss all those years in music, there's a gap of like what you playing at the clubs or what can you do. I was finding myself doing parties and being stuck. And it was just like, I didn't want to resort just to playing the old shit that I knew. I had to keep up with the times. But that was
changed a lot in 3 years.
Yeah, a lot of music comes out in 3 years. You just think about that shit.
No.
So then,
and especially now, because the lifespan of a record now
It's
is
so short. Yeah.
yeah. So then, I knew like the commercial shit, obviously, because you had a radio up there, whatever. But it wasn't the same.
Yeah, but you didn't have your phones with Suzanne shit.
Yeah, no, Shazam ain't shit. What the fuck is Shazam at that time? Yo, so yeah, like I lost a lot of like that time. So that was the challenging part. But the love and everything was crazy. But I was moving fast though. Like I bought a fucking $60,000 whip. Like the next year after that, like I was just going nuts, and I was just like, nah, man, I gotta.
All those songs that you missed those 3 years.
Yeah, that's what
how you got them?
Exactly. It was more like trying to get back to that.
Right.
So
Did anybody help you out for that?
Yeah, I had some help, but then I also had fake help, and then it brings you back to a bubble space where you go back to like, yo, I was in jail, and I know what, like you start looking out for the snakes, and you start
seeing.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's around me for opportunities and shit too. You know.
He's not around no more. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're gonna get that because that's how it is. You're gonna leeches always want in on something,
right?
You know. So yeah. To answer you, challenging on the DJing part. Being welcomed home back was love, and that was beautiful. Yeah. That right now makes about 11 years. That's a little while right now.
Time goes by fast, man. You don't even
Facts.
notice it, but it just starts
We're happy you're here.
Yeah,
God bless
everything
you.
worked out.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bless, man.
If you could have done anything different on your path, what would that have been in hindsight?
That was one of them right there, man. That was one of them right there. Maybe moving different the way that night happened. It would not have done a lot of things that fucked up,
your path. Yeah.
My running career as it was rising.
Okay.
It was like the bump back, sit down, slow down, come back up again or whatever, and that was hard. That was hard because it's like it's a challenge that nobody's prepared for. It just happens, and then you just gotta face it and do what you gotta do, and live life every day. Just hope for the best tomorrow.
And you if you have kids, you miss 3 years of that.
You miss
life.
the growing of your kids, all of that, man. Yeah, I did. I lost the time of the bonding with my son. That was tough. What else? I don't know, man. Everybody's story is different. I came up. I think I did the hustle groundwork where it was just the street to the local parties, doing things with artists here and there. I even done cuts for like people's records or
album cuts.
Yeah, like album cuts and shit. I don't even know where they're at, but it's just like you do so much shit, and then you see where it takes you, where you want to, or where you end up at.
Right.
And you really don't plan that. It just happens. The same way that just happened, and they say things happen for a reason. Right. So you just got to live day by day or what it is.
Living in the moment, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we living right now. We live in the moment. We we planned this. We execute it, but we live in the moment.
Together,
I'm living in the moment. I don't even have a voice right now. I'm losing my voice.
Get this man a tea, man.
Fucking smoke today, damn.
Get this man a tea.
All that smoke.
Now I got to give it up to y'all because y'all went back to back. Pause.
Hey.
We have a new word for that.
It's called no broke back.
No broke back.
No, that's throwback though. No book back. But that's really like a
no broke back.
No broke back.
No broke back.
No broke back.
Yeah.
That's deep. Pause. Whoa.
What do you when you are in the club or something like that? How do you feel about people requesting songs?
It don't bother me. I'm different because I make it work for me.
Okay.
Sometimes it might help your set if it's a record that you didn't know about, and a lot of people there like know the song or like the song, or maybe it's a birthday favor or whatever. Like you there to please the people.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, like the job is to please the people that are there. And then that one person that you play the song for is gonna remember you for that too. And gonna show you love and support the next time, depending on the situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I could, put it into my set, why not? Like, or I'll get to it later or whatever. If it's something that I'd be like, nah, then I let them know respectfully, let my nigga, like, I'm not on that type of time right now. You give me a minute.
Right.
But I'm not hostile about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you putting Bad Bunny up, but like Bad Bunny's gonna get played regardless. Just wait for it.
Be patient, yeah.
Just wait for it. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. You know it's coming.
Then when you do play the record, she's at the bar or in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, that happens too. But I'm like, oh, I played it though. You know what I'm saying? Now they coming back again for like, yo, y'all come with your hand out with something. Now you gotta pay. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you had your freebie already.
Yeah, that's it. I give you your trial. Your free trial, man. You got that.
What you working on right now, currently? You got the studio.
Oh, okay. I got the studio. I got the TNG studio. TNG collection coming on the USB. I got the little.
Yeah. Show
I gotta show you. Hold on. Because this will be like the world premiere. World premiere. So I got the collection right here. It's gonna be like the mixtapes.
So we just
radio
everybody's
shows,
mixtape, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the cruise. It's not gonna be just mine.
Right.
So got the USB.
You
With
got
the
you got the fancy shit. Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? With the mode of the logo of TNG is USB-C and regular USB. 3.0 on the speed.
So if
You
you,
know
ever,
what
if, you
I'm
ever knew,
saying?
if you ever knew a car, you use both.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it's the new business card if you want to call it that. It's coming soon. Besides that, get a lot of money off of trading. If you know what time it is, you know. If you know, you know. I got a lot of plans. I just haven't gotten to the execution style of it, so I can't really speak on it. It's just ideas at the end of the day.
Right.
So that's where we at with it, my brother.
Gotcha. Can you name me 5 top DJs back then and 5 top DJs now?
That's tough. Shit, you got me on that one. Damn. I think there's different classrooms for them.
Yeah.
You got the club, you got the mixtape, you got the radio,
Yeah.
you got what else? A DJ that's in their genre, in their world.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends what categories we going with. What we going with? We going with DMC? We going with
Whatever you
party?
want.
We going
you
with
can pick one from each.
one from each. I bet. Okay. Maybe I could pick like 2 or 3, maybe. Back then, DJs. I'll say for club. Shit, man. This is fucking
Who's that?
tough, yo. Oh shit. Can we pause this and come back? I got to really think about this one. This
Top
is
5
tough.
DJs was so when you first started, before you started DJing, DJs you was checking for and listening.
Oh
to.
yeah, I mentioned that earlier. I had the Ron G, DJ B. Damn, it's crazy how these names all go back to back the same. Precise. Fuck with a lot of like mixtape DJs too. Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. DJ Juice.
Yep. J.U. Ice.
Yeah, J.U. Ice. Yo, it's so
Jersey,
many,
right?
bro.
He's from Jersey.
From Jersey,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's so many, man. I
So
don't
what
want
about
to
right
fuck
now?
this up. Tony Touch, Doo-Wop, Ekim, Arson,
Mm-hmm.
Double R. I'm just freestyling
The
names
OGs,
right
the
now.
OGs, yeah.
I'm
man,
freestyling them.
So what about now?
I like Mr. C, Coco Chanel, Evil D,
Mm-hmm.
DJ Riz. Oh shit, man. DJ Craze, A-Track, Scratch Bastard.
Are they all coming out now? all the names are coming
Yeah,
out.
nah.
He got to his bag.
He got into his bag.
Nah, yeah, because now I'm running him down. I'm not even giving you a
Top-
category.
yeah,
I'm
right,
just
right.
whatever DJ come to my mind, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, dope.
Mm-hmm.
Or you shoot him out, and I'll be like, yeah, you know, like,
Yeah.
because it's so many fire DJs, man, and they own their own lane,
Yeah.
like their own way. They so fire, like
Right.
it's hard to like to choose. Gotta do sancocho, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. No, that was definitely Sancocho, but
Kid Capri, like yo, you keep going, bro.
yeah, all the DJs you
Incredible, Philip Ferrari, Triple Threat. Like my own niggas inspire me. You feel me?
named, yeah, you know, those DJs are very creative DJs. All the ones you named.
See, that's my lane.
Right.
That's what I
Right.
like. You know.
Yeah.
When you ask me what I like and what inspires,
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
give
what's
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm gonna give you the guys that were like a highlight for me, or that you know, or like help shape me, type shit.
Right.
Mhm.
I can keep going though. There's so many.
Yeah, there's plenty
Right.
out
We
there.
say this all the time. There's more
Big
DJs
Band. I
now.
like Big Band as a party DJ. Fire. A new DJ, Rick Rock. That's my nigga. I fuck with Rick Rock. He's
Where he's from?
he's from Uptown.
Uptown.
As a matter of fact, he moved to Orlando,
Yeah.
but he's a dope DJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cultured wise, I
Mhm.
feel like he got it.
He got it.
He got it.
Dope.
But it's a
Gotta
lot of
look 'em
dope.
up.
It's a lot of dope young DJs too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely gotta look him up.
Yeah. What? How do you?
Shout out to my fam too, Arsonist and Nice, because they styles is fire too. Like Nice is like the talking one, but he DJs, you know,
Right.
and then Arson is really like the DJ
DJ
scratch.
DJ
You know what I'm
technical,
saying?
Technical.
Yeah, technical. Right.
So, what about when you show up to a club and the equipment is trash?
Oh man,
Do you deal with
I-
it?
I've-
Do you roll with your own stuff sometimes, or
I do now, but back then I just whatever comes out, I just handle.
Mhm.
And I've been through a lot of different setups, man. From the broken fader
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
to the Yuri, man, to the fucking knobs, just DJing with knobs. As a hip hop DJ, just DJing with knobs.
Right.
No fader. Like, I've been through them all, bro. Like,
that's the worst.
yo, from the bouncing turntables to just the dual Denon deck. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think that's one of the worst.
so it's either they had no turntables, I have to bring my CD book. Let's get it. Cue points, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was still like, it's a challenge. It's everywhere you go. You don't know, it's a different setup. Even when they got these controllers, they got a different controller. And if you used to one controller, you can't fuck with it. You niggas be like, oh, I can't. Nah, nigga, I was using bring me any controller, nigga.
Right. You rock it.
Yeah, because when you come from vinyl, you're not gonna get
Right.
that unless it's like on your rider and you
Right. What is on
big
your
time. I mean,
one?
I don't really have a rider because I haven't really been doing like the big time.
Right.
When you do these local stuff, you ain't
Right.
doing no, you know what I
But
mean?
say you had a rider and someone to book you out of state, whatever, stuff like that.
Or before it was like the S9 or like, you know, like the Pioneer Mixer, or even if it was either CDJs or vinyl, I was good with either or. It's whichever one you had, it was good. And if it was a controller, it had to be like the 1000, the SRT 1000 or better.
Okay.
Now they got like the Rev 7s and shit. So
Yeah.
That's
that's
so much out.
that's my go-to at home. So if they have that, even better. Let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But as long as they have a good mixer, because I hate like the faders when they leak and shit. Like,
Yeah, that'll mess up.
because I want a DJ. I'm not here just
Right.
playing.
Play records.
I'm not playing just records.
You
I'm
wanna-
actually DJing.
Want to use some technicality behind
Yeah,
it.
facts.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point of having me, man?
Right,
Fucking
right,
put
right.
Spotify's playlist and shit.
Pretty soon that's what they be doing. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just fuck you have a DJ for.
Right.
Yeah, there's a DJ thing on Spotify now that uses AI.
What's that?
So artificial intelligence, it'll mix the songs that you pick in your
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, and I was just freestyling saying that.
yeah. You could look that shit up.
That's fire.
It picks your whole library for you and everything.
Well, speaking about that, now if it's some shit going on or whatever, and I can't even use my laptop, I could DJ off my phone, off the DJ app. You know, you ever heard of the DJ app?
No.
Oh man, it's a whole nother world. It's like having a Serato on your phone, and it does like everything like that Serato is doing now.
Yeah.
They've been doing that, and the same thing. Like, what was the other software? Is it
Record Box?
no, the other one? It's like a beginner one.
Oh, Final Scratch?
No,
No, before there's another final
you know what I'm talking about, right?
before Serato, but it's
Virtual DJ?
Virtual DJ. There you go.
Okay.
Like they be having like they be having like cute little extra effects
Yeah.
and like
He's a cute little.
yeah, because yo now it's everything's like more complex, man.
Right.
It's so much shit that inside these programs that you could do extra. It's
Yeah.
like yo, it's a whole nother software. Like it's a whole nother world.
Right.
It's crazy. But yeah, it's when it comes to like equipment, it's just being able to adjust, adapt, and whatever they got. But if I was to do a preference, it would be like a turntable setup or the revs. You know what I mean? But I got the Rev 1 as the backup carry on. Like right now, like yo, all right, bet I got a little controller here. I'll take it out just in case type shit.
Got it. So you do travel with your own stuff.
Yeah, it's one little easy controller, nothing crazy, not like a big heavy.
Oh, okay. How big is it?
You never heard of the Rev 1? No. The Rev 1 is like a mini controller like this that came out before the Rev 7.
Okay.
But it does the same thing like if you was to have like a bigger setup, but it's just a smaller one.
Smaller.
Yeah. It's cute, man. Check it out.
Yeah, being that small guy be cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. It's very cute.
Like a Tonka toy. Like a little Tonka toy and shit.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I never seen it.
That's crazy. I'll show you it though. I'll show you later.
Let's get into some samples.
You want to do the samples?
We'll do samples.
Oh man, here we go. Yo, that last one you did was tough. Cause the chubby one, that was more easier. But the Bobby one, I was like, nah, he's some challenging shit. I'm like, hold on. No wonder he said it was trash, because the first ones were easy.
Right.
But you should have gave that lineup to Chubb. That's what you should have done, yo. Facts.
It's all right. I got him. I sent the text to him.
Oh,
So I was laughing.
Yeah,
Because he seen where the sample came from.
Where the sample came from, yeah. So basically, we'll explain it so everybody else knows. We're going to play a sample, and we want the person that used the sample. Obviously, the samples have been reused, so whatever you could think of, we'll take that, and then we'll play the one that we were looking at. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so it's not guessing the original sample.
No.
It's how it was reused.
Yes,
Right.
reused.
Copy. Let's get it.
All right. Okay, let's go.
2 years ago, a friend of mine.
Yeah, that'll play, yeah. He's in on record.
Is that ever?
Is that Fat Boys?
Is that error? No. So that's
One more time. Let me get a melody or something. I can say. Oh, like his drums. That's the same drums like for all the 80 records.
well, that drum
Almost.
and everything you're saying right now, they use the same for the record they sampled on. So
They use the same drums for other
it's
records.
the same record.
Yeah, same record. It's pretty much same record. Yeah, they didn't do much to it.
Can I get like a few more seconds?
Yeah,
or
go
no?
ahead. Not too many because
The song comes in.
copyright.
Yeah. Get stuck. Get blocked and shit. Hey.
I want to hear like the melody part. That's what I want to hear. I don't like it's coming up in the next four bars. Can you just fast forward it and start it from
There's
there?
no way to start.
Shit. Yeah, you got me on this one because I can't. It's a lot of records sounded like that in the 80s from the beginning.
Play the record for him.
Play the record.
I'm not from the 80s. I was born in the 80s,
Right,
but
I'm
I'm
saying.
not.
He's
on for real, word.
There's the locks.
Oh, the locks.
It's full of powerful.
I would have never guessed that. I'm sorry. That intro does not even go with that. The way the song comes in after that.
Play the next one. He's going in different.
Different bank shit.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that for number 4? Bank 4?
I don't remember.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, this shit fire. Biggie?
No.
The Commission? Nah.
Nah.
Uncle Paulie? Caesar Leo?
It sound like a commission joint though.
Damn.
It
That's not
right?
it?
Nah.
It sound like it.
Like some mafioso
Come on,
shit.
exactly. And it's the beginning
but
too.
It is because you think about it, who sampled it is the Firm.
As far back as I can remember.
See? The Firm. I
always
was
wanted
close.
to be in the firm.
With the Firm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was close.
He was close. He was
I was
close.
close. Damn, I haven't nailed it yet though.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, you didn't give these type of shits to Chubb though. You gave him some easy shit, man.
He had some of these. He had some
Yeah.
of these.
He did? He had
Yeah,
this one?
Yeah, he ran.
He guessed this one?
I believe he did guess that one.
I don't remember.
That's an album cut?
Yeah, it's
That is an album cut.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go, okay?
Mixtape cut too. I can't play the next part because if I play the next part, then you're definitely gonna know the record.
This is what's getting me. It's just that I'm waiting for the drop and I'm only getting
He's
the.
like, yo, I want to hear the next part.
I want to hear the drop so I can tell you what it is. Oh shit! One more time. Hit me one more time.
When he plays it, you're like, damn, I still rock this shit.
All right.
Is it Jay-Z? Yeah.
Turn my music.
I knew it was like a tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
I guessed it right before you
Yeah,
landed it though.
it did.
Yeah.
So you got one.
I got one.
Yeah,
Thank you.
The first one I'm gonna get to, the first one was hard.
Okay.
First one was hard because that's the original record. He's born in the 80s, so
Yeah.
it came out in the 80s. You know,
Yeah.
that was that.
I mean, I know some old stuff, but you know, you gotta commercial that.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to because I know a lot of shit, but
Because of the
some
mixtape
tough
game
ones.
as well.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, with the blends and stuff, I'm sure you digging for instrumentals and stuff like that to switch it up. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's what's up.
All day.
Another one?
Mary J. Blige used this, I think. Nah?
No, they play a little bit longer.
Some poster boy shit.
That's it.
Cut it.
Bring it back from the top. Nas?
Nah,
Nah,
You sound like
he's
some one mic shit.
almost.
I'm gonna give you- he's from the Bronx.
He's from the Bronx.
He's from the Bronx?
Yeah.
Yeah, who used this?
He's from the Bronx and he used this. Fat Joe.
Almost.
Almost close.
Big
Play
pun?
it. Yep.
Pun.
Play it.
Oh, right.
Lifestyle, baby. Yeah.
This is my shit too.
Bottle the rocks.
Yeah.
The ice.
This is my shit too.
Lamb of Life.
Yeah,
That was a dope record.
that is a dope record.
That was 3 or 4.
That was more. That was about 4 or 5. I think it's something like that.
That was 5 already? Nah, hell
Nah, I
no.
was
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. Right.
That was 5?
Right, K? Yeah.
Holy shit,
Shit,
that
I
was
got-
fast.
I know.
So we
got-
gotta make it 10. Top 10, you heard?
All right, so let's see. You get called for an event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same bag, same day, but 3 different events. So a house party, a club, or a corporate event. Which one you picking?
Depends the club. Depends on all 3, man. Same. You saying same bag?
Same bag, same day.
bag, same
you can
day.
only pick one.
House party.
Why would you pick the house?
The house
party?
parties are more intimate, man. I come from those, man. I come from the era where they was dancing reggae on the walls and shit on the floor.
Hooky party.
Hooky parties, jams. They used to call them jams. Yeah, I'll say house party, man. That's where like raw, like from the reggae to the Luke to the
Right.
That was a house party.
yeah, that's where I come from. I come from that.
That's
So
a house party.
I come from that. So I'll take a house party all day for what? The same bag?
Same
Let's
bag.
just do it. House party all day. It's more intimate. It's more fun. The reaction's even crazier. If you was to put it against a corporate party, I think you have to be more civilized with your play set. The club, you can get crazy, but the club runs with a formula that people are used to nowadays. Like they expect it.
Right.
And then house parties, you do whatever the fuck you want. Right. I mean that's my view.
So what's your top 5 records right now to play in the club? To get that.
It depends where we at, but I like playing for the girls. So if we're going with the girls are running it, and like that little Brooke, Like, if you ever heard that record, like,
got energy.
with the girls singing that shit, screaming, you would have a whole different respect for that record too. And
How many times you pull that up? Once, twice?
yo, bro, you get the first verse in and they going crazy. You gotta bring it back to like at least 2 more times.
Are you
That's
done?
not, at least for now. You know, it's but you know, you got that. You got the little Uzi.
Yep.
Just Wanna Rock, of course. I called that shit out early too. Ice Spice is rocking for the new generation.
Yeah.
Ain't the Little Baby, Future,
Yeah. 21 Savage, right?
21, Drake, of course.
Anybody from New York?
New York.
artists, yeah.
Well, Lola's a New York artist. Ice Spice is a
Lola,
New York
Ice
artist.
Spice. Yeah.
Who else I mentioned?
I think that's it as far as New York.
As far as New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Any drill joints?
Yeah, you got some low key joints that's still hitting, but they be having like that be more Chicago drill or like that be more Jersey beat style beat.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, that's really it, bro. Like, unless everything else is like the common Bad Bunny, you know,
Right.
I don't want to be generic, but
No, of course.
you know what it is.
Yeah,
you go
you know it is what it is.
When
I mean, and I believe every market has their own like key records too.
Right.
Like, what are your key records out there right now up in down south?
It's pretty much stuff like that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
The Baby, Lil Baby. You know
The
what I mean?
Baby, I don't know.
Future.
The Baby still get played, like getting love.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, absolutely. Kodak Black.
Oh yeah, of course.
You gotta play Kodak Black. There's no way around that shit.
Not Kodak Black. Yeah, of course. Kodak, hell yeah.
Of course, you know it's pretty much the same thing. The Ice Spice stuff.
Glorilla, like I'm trying to tell you,
Glorilla,
like
the
it's just the
FNF.
same.
Yeah, the Glorilla with Cardi.
Girls is running it right now.
what I
That's
mean?
all I could really say.
Yeah,
girls are
it's
definitely
all
running right
females.
now.
Yeah, it's all females right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about current times, you playing this music, if we talking
Right.
about it, yeah.
Yeah, females are
Pretty
definitely
much,
running.
man. The females is running it right now.
Yeah, there's no way around it.
No way around it. Everything else is what? Reggaeton, dembow.
Mm-hmm.
And reggae,
Yeah, I'll give you
Oh,
or Afrobeats.
The
Yeah.
Afro beats.
Afro beats, yeah, of course. Of course, Afro beats.
And when I was saying earlier about any hip hop artists, I didn't mean like that. I'm looking for any new French record that's out, any new Fat Joe
The
record
OGs,
that's
the
out.
OGs.
OGs. Does anybody have anything new out now? That's
mean,
popping the clubs out here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they have their records, but it's like certain, like French got a new record that's hitting for the new generation because it's the same type of vibe as the little Uzi.
Okay.
It's called Ratata. You ever heard of it?
No.
Same Uzi vibe. That
Okay.
you play those records together back to back, same
Right.
shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's a French record if you want one right there.
Right. Okay.
Fab, not really. I mean, there's parties for it. There's situations for it.
Right,
I
of
bet
course, of course.
some lounges shit, some brunches shit. You could definitely always get some Dave East and some Fab on there. You know.
yeah,
of
so
course.
definitely depends on the venue and
Yeah, exactly.
what's
And the vibe that you
Vibe.
know.
what's expected of you for that time while you spinning.
That's what I'm saying, man. There's so many like lanes you could go with it. So if
Yeah,
you really want to go there.
Right. All right, so this next game we're gonna play is called Lyrically Correct, right? Black-owned business. We support, small businesses, and we love it. We don't get out, we're not affiliated with them at all. We just like the game. All right. So I'm gonna read a lyric, and you gotta finish it.
Okay.
All right. So we got a couple cards here. Let's see. This should be easy for you.
Let's get it. I'm a lyric type of guy too, man. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be way better than my sample game. I'll tell you that.
Let's see. So what was 3-6 Mafia sipping on?
Scissor.
I see. All right, how about this one? How many earrings did LL Cool J want his girl to have?
At least 2 pairs.
Damn.
You gotta think about it.
Come on.
How long did Janae want the DJ to play that song?
All night long.
There you go.
See, he's doing real good on this one.
Yeah,
That's what I said. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, word plays me, so
Yeah. What did Biggie tell you to do after you throw your rollie in the sky?
put your rollie in the sky, wave them side to side.
There you go.
Keep your hands high.
Keep your hands high. See, that was easy, man.
That's it?
That was a walk in the park. for
Nah,
right
man, you
there.
need 5 more, bro. Come on.
That was a walk in the park.
You need 5 more, my nigga. Like, that was too easy.
I don't want to give you no easy ones, man. They all seem pretty easy.
Too easy.
All right, how
bro.
about- what kind of superstar was Praz?
A ghetto one. Come on, my nigga.
Because Master P got the hookup, what does he say you should do next?
Make him say, nah.
Nope. Almost.
Wait, what was the question? Say it again.
Because Master P got the hookup, what does he say you should do next?
Shit, you got me on this one.
I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me.
Holla. Yeah, that's right, man. Fuck that. I
There
should
we got,
knew that
we got one. We got one.
I should have knew that one. Yeah. I got
So
stuck
dope.
on that one. I got
It's so
stuck.
dope. So shout out to Lyrically Correct. Y'all can pick this up at Amazon.
That was fire.
You know, they all over social media and stuff like that. So if
It's
you want to
dope.
get that, you know,
Sure
good
is dope.
family game, good family fun game.
I might have to get the next generation game. I think they have another one.
The new, well, I think they have the R&B extension pack.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That-
So how many is it? Like how many cards? How many
I don't
questions?
know. I don't know how many
I never
cards
even
are
count
in
them.
here.
Never
But,
counted them? Wow.
it's
It was a Christmas gift.
Yeah,
So y'all rerun the same questions? I would have went through the whole deck as if we were going through the whole.
yeah. Now we try not to rerun the same. That's why I
That's
like
what I mean. Like you
stuff
probably
like that.
used like how many? Like probably
Right.
like
No,
40 of them shits
Right, no,
already
absolutely.
by now.
So that's why we're saying we got to get the extension pack. So it's big like this because it comes with a timer. You're under pressure. You play with two teams, one team against the other. They have these challenge cards and things like that. So there's a lot of rules to it. We're just skipping through it right now.
We keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
It's still dope.
I'll be sitting here with a timer, like, all right, let's see.
Burn.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
What's your best top 3 urban movies?
Urban movies or hip hop movies?
No, I don't do urban movies.
You want to do urban?
I'm doing urban.
All right, let's switch it up.
Change it out.
Let's do urban.
Kids, Juice.
Oh my God, he said kids.
What he said, kids?
Yo,
When I think about
let
kids,
me tell you
I
about
think
kids, man.
I
That's a
think
whole.
I
We could go on a whole. Yeah, how long we gonna be?
When you
Tell
talk
you
about
about
kids,
kids.
I think about them standing on the edge of the pool and they butt naked. You already know where I'm going with this. Yep, exactly. That was a classic movie.
Yeah. There you go. I gave you one. I related a lot to that because it was like that movie was happening and I was living it, even though I wasn't in that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Swimming in the public pools and all that.
The night pools, the house apartment parties.
Yep.
You know, the couch with the kid. You know,
They
with all
sleeping
of
on the
us.
couch, right, just chilling out, yeah.
Yeah, it's so many things on that movie, man. But yeah, that's one. Juice, of course. What else? Above the Rim.
Okay.
I was a real like basketball head for a while, like Hoop Dreams, like shit like that,
Dope movie.
like the N1 mixtapes.
Right.
I mean, these are urban hip hop shit to me.
Right.
But
they got a dope documentary on. It's on Netflix.
yeah,
N1,
I saw it.
And one with the
But
professor.
that's what I'm saying. Like urban hip hop movies, I relate to those type of movies. Shit.
What about top 3 urban movie soundtracks?
Oh shit.
They don't make those no more.
Nah, they don't, man. I forgot to mention Belly, but Belly's another one.
Yeah.
Damn, so many, bro.
I know. You guys just pick 3.
Pick 3.
Shit.
3 that come to mind.
Right.
I remember Backstage.
Okay.
Backstage is one. Oh shit.
I need to start watching that again.
I need to watch that in the show. I need to watch that show.
But the show I was
again.
watching.
The show, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that had a soundtrack too.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that don't count part of your
I would need I need a multiple choice for this one.
multiple choice.
I need a multiple choice for this one.
I mean, you mentioned Juice had a
Juice.
dope
Yeah,
movie
it's
soundtrack.
Who's the man?
Belly
Who's the Belly?
had a dope movie soundtrack.
Yeah, I named that one because I remember the Sean Paul track and then all the
And
other
the,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
the DMX joint.
yeah, fire.
The Jay-Z, not Jay-Z, Method Man, Redman, and
How
DMX.
high one too.
Yep, that was a dope soundtrack too.
It's a lot of them,
that's
man.
happened to me today.
Yeah.
Got high.
Juice,
You
we
lost
all
my
high in
fucking
this
voice.
motherfucker. Juice had a dope soundtrack too.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
In
It's
too
trying to.
deep?
It's
Into
trying to.
deep, yeah.
The problem is trying to go back to it and try to like just know all the records that were on them on each one.
Yeah, and replay it in your
Yeah,
head.
it's like
I think Quiet Storm was on Into Deep, wasn't it?
yeah, Into Deep, but see that's a whole nother movie. So
Yeah.
it's like, yo, there's so many, man.
Yeah,
I don't
good
think there's
times.
been anything new recently. Well, there's almost soundtracks.
They don't make soundtracks no more.
Right.
They'll make songs for the movie that are the go-to songs.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't even think there's nothing.
I think they do. Like the Fast and the Furious had one, I think.
Yeah, but there was a time where soundtracks were selling more than regular albums. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Yeah.
They were.
It was a
going,
thing, yeah.
They were going platinum fast.
It definitely was a thing.
Movie drop, soundtrack drop, same time. By the following week, the soundtrack was platinum.
That's a fact. I think it's because of the releases of the movies nowadays, man. It's like
It's
like releasing a song streaming. It's not like the presence is different.
Mm.
The presentation.
Yeah, not many go to actual theaters.
Yeah,
Not many movies anymore.
exactly. Yeah, it's a fact.
So let's say you had to drive from here to Orlando.
I done that.
10 albums you would play.
I don't really do a lot of albums. I like listening to a lot of new music.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So let's just say like, I got Tidal, right? So I go into like what's released new on Friday or all the new music,
Okay.
and then whatever I like, I add to like a playlist,
Okay.
and later on I'll DJ with it because I'll be DJing off a Tidal off my laptop.
Okay.
So it's like making a crate.
That's dope.
But I do that, and then I like listening to mixtapes to get ideas.
Give me 10 mixtapes you listen to on your drive.
I don't really listen to like the same mixtapes all the time, but
Yeah, it don't matter.
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Just
How you feel right now?
if I'm feeling right now, I like R&B, man. I like listening to R&B. If I do mixtapes, I do a lot of like the classic hip hop 90s shit, but like being cut up.
Okay.
Old school reggae vibes. What else? Freestyle, like you like artists that do freestyle, like back to back freestyles.
freestyle music or freestyle?
No, freestyles like an artist
Okay.
freestyling.
Right.
I like freestyle too, but I don't really hear freestyle like on my own time. I like listening to Spanish music, reggaeton. What else? Truly, but man, it's a variety of everything.
Yeah.
But I don't really have a specific album. Like, let me just hear that front to back on my drive. It has to be like a mix of like whatever of something, and then the next one. I think I would listen to more to mixes than I probably would on an actual album back to back. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a genre of music that you listen to that no one would expect from you? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's different because I like listening to a whole bunch of different shit, like even from like house to the Spanish to the English, but I don't. I would probably say maybe jazz or lo-fi music because I like that soothing shit,
Right.
and it's a good like it's a good vibe or some background.
Like some yacht music.
Yeah. I'm into shit like that. It's like it's a vibe, Like I'm not one of those that be like, yo, turn the music off when I leave the club. Like I don't want to hear no music. Nah, nigga, I want to hear music, but I don't want to hear nothing I heard from the club.
Right.
I want to hear different shit or shit I haven't heard in a while.
Some abstract shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like I don't cut the music off. Nah, nigga, music everything. Music is everything.
How many volumes of the R&B Seduction mixtapes you have?
Okay, so I did 2 and I vaulted 1, which is like Seduction 3.
I'm a big boy, and big boys have desires.
And I have like different series I've done of like other R&B sets, but they weren't seduction. So like I didn't give them the seduction name.
Okay.
But it's the element would be like R&B slow jams or R&B music, but not in the subject line of seduction. Because when I did that, I did it with a subject line, and it would be like all the seducing music, lovers vibe type of shit. And then I got the R&B side of things where I'm playing both. So you can't subject. It's gonna be like the breakup song. It's gonna be the love shit. So, but it's still all of it is a vibe. But I got a few of those, man. I probably got like, I don't know, maybe more than 5, 6, 7 of them. I just name them different titles. I'll be like, yo, Lady's Choice, In the Mood, In My Feelings. You know, I give it different titles. I don't give it seduction. You know what I'm saying?
I heard they're looking for you for child support because you made a lot of babies.
Oh,
Or
man.
people have made a lot of babies off them
If
shits.
anything, I need to collect like Uncle Sam on their taxes because a
Claim
lot
the
of people
kids.
made money off of bootlegging the shit. A lot of people done a lot with that mixtape, man. If it comes to plaques or anything like that, like I should have got one to that one. They robbed me, man. I've been robbed on that one. I did that shit as a teenager too, as a kid.
Oh, wow.
Because I used to go to sleep to R&B music, like I said, background soothing music, and the way I made that, how it came about, how that came together was I made a playlist of my favorite songs at the time, and I didn't know it was gonna be what it became, but it was just like me and my favorite shit, and I'm putting them all together in one thing, and that made a blueprint for like DJs to follow after,
Right.
because they started running with the formula and the records and all that, and I was like, damn, but no. They just jacked my whole shit. Like
Yeah, they took it and ran with it.
they ran with it, but hey, man, it did something. Like it.
No, yeah, it holds weight. They know
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
did.
It put a stamp. It put a stamp to like at least to me who I was. Well, it depends because people see me. Some people see me like, oh, I remember you from that, and then somebody else will be like, nah, I know you from the reggaeton party mixtape with Precise.
Right.
And it's like, it's different worlds.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? You got the Latin, and then you got the people that's into the urban R&B. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they bite your style.
Yeah.
They take your records and they
They
play
know
them.
what they know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
They know what it
That's
is.
that's all that really matters.
I mean, that's what you do though. You inspire when you
yeah, you inspire, you
when
influence.
when you release music or whatever. That's what you're doing. You putting it out there for the people to hear. So
Right.
yeah, and the
it
job.
did what it was supposed to do.
And that's your job to influence.
Yeah,
And
it did what it's supposed to do
Yeah.
in all aspects.
DJs influence. You had influence from DJs, so you know.
Nah, yeah.
That's what happens.
Facts. As a matter of fact, speaking about that, I gotta big up like a nigga like Dirty Harry
Yep.
because what that Dirty Love kind of inspired that seduction.
Okay.
So I definitely gonna give that.
That's what's up.
It's like a new generation of that. If you know what it is, then you know what it is. But it's a new generation of what his Dirty Love was. If you know what that is, you know.
Yeah, I did. I got slow jams joints that I did 2 volumes of. Mine is called Chocolate Covered Strawberries.
Oh
You
shit!
know what I mean?
Were you giving chocolate strawberries with it?
With the mix and shit.
Nah,
like
because
that.
I it was at a point, man. I used to go to stores and Valentine times was coming around, and my CD would be in a basket with like a Hennessy bottle, condoms, and all that shit.
Oh my
You know
God.
how they were making baskets like in the Easter?
Yeah,
But they were
yeah,
doing ones for Valentine's, and my CDs was in them, and I was like, yo, that's fire. But see, this is before like social media era. Now it would have been
Right,
like, you know,
But the whole big.
yeah, facts. But yeah,
I
man.
got one called Child Support.
Oh
That's what mine gotta be
man,
called for sure.
I was going. I was going to do the breakup series, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna have nobody trying to die on my time or getting fucking killed or some shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
that'll be
man.
a sad.
Or
fucking mix.
because I was depression. You got seduction, you got depression, and I was like, nah, I'll put them people in a different space. I ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Almost did that though. That was a fun fact.
Playing Deborah Cox. How did you get here?
Nah, yeah, and I got them all lined up too,
Break
but
my
it's
heart.
like,
Unbreak my
my heart.
yeah, Heartbreak Hotel, all that
Heartbreak
shit,
Hotel.
bro. Trust me, I got a whole list of them. But I'm just saying, like, it was a great idea, but it was like, nah, I don't want to put people like,
Under that pressure,
yeah.
That's definitely a rough time right there.
Right. So yeah, so I guess we elaborated enough on that topic, but to get back to it, I got a few. You can check them out on Mixcloud, SoundCloud.
Okay.
You know, they all there.
They'll be on that the USB coming out.
But yeah, facts. And some unreleased shit too to get the USB spicy. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what's up. So something for people to look,
Look
forward to.
right?
Yeah, facts.
I mean, he said 64 gigs, I think it was, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Music.
64 gigs of music.
Music, mixes, blends.
Probably even videos too, because we got Lust Street video mix.
Okay.
We got that
Right,
too.
Yeah.
Some
I just
videos.
I copped the USB. I was mad I couldn't play the videos in the truck. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
But the blends, you pull up, nobody got it.
Who you got it from?
Lust.
Oh, from
Just
Lust.
Lust,
Okay.
yeah. Yes. The USB I think has about 5 or 6 different
Folders.
different folders, right?
Okay.
Videos and stuff like that. Video mix.
Dope.
Nah, yeah, man. Lot of things coming, man. You know, TNG Studio, man. Quality over quantity. So
Mm-hmm.
we, you know, that's the future, man. Producing records, getting more music out there.
Yeah, so y'all know that's where we at right now. We in the BX TNG Studios. Definitely shout out to Triple Threat. Shout out to Danny S for giving us a home.
What up? What up, fool?
You know what I mean? While we here in the NY. You know what I mean?
Shout out to our
Welcome
sponsors.
anytime, my brothers. I love what y'all doing, man. Y'all keeping it. Y'all keeping it real culture, and it's something that looks like it's very presented right.
Dope. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Sorry for losing my voice, but
That's so
Yeah,
good.
niggas
We
have
here,
me
man. We
smoked
here.
out
We here.
today, dog.
Get you some honey. Get you some honey or something like that.
Like I was saying before, shout out to our sponsor, True Leaf. Make it smoking easy.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, we got
Shouts
the
to True
merchandise.
Leaf.
Yeah, hit us up for the merchandise. We got chancletas too.
Nice.
Summertime's coming.
And they heavy too, so if you want to throw them at your kids, they accurate.
They'll bounce back.
They got that weight on it, you know what I mean?
They'll bounce back.
Crazy.
And they're not going to be like the Chinese slippers and none of those. They're not light like those. They got a little bit of weight on them.
It's like a Timberland.
It's like a Timberland chancleta. Right. Got that hard rubber sole and shit like that. You got anything else, Junebug?
No, we got anything. I don't even have a voice.
So you got any final words to our viewers and listeners?
I mean, it's a beautiful thing you guys got going on, man. I wish you the best and success.
Appreciate that.
And longevity in the game. Hopefully this goes like bigger to the biggest.
No,
you know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the DJs out there. Keep doing what you do. Keep representing the culture. Keep DJing alive. Check me out at DJ Danny S. All platforms, you know what I'm saying, on Mixcloud, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. The one and only. You see me now, then you know who to match the face.
Right.
And the name, you know what I'm saying? And man, I see y'all soon, man,
Definitely.
We're gonna come back with the continued version of the
Yes, we are.
update where we at with it
Update,
next, you know what I'm saying?
goal.
Where have they been edition? You
Since
feel
we
me?
last saw them, where have they been?
Yo, but shout to the staff too. Y'all cool as fuck, man. This is my first time really hanging with y'all. And y'all,
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, dope show, dope concept. I'm with it, man, for the culture.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
anybody else y'all need, holla at me, man. I shoot the kite.
Thank you. We appreciate
Oh,
that.
that's
You know what I'm saying? I hope you had fun at the
We
spot.
definitely had fun. Your staff
You
was
enjoyed
great.
it. If everything's comfortable. You
Yeah,
know what
no
I'm saying?
facts.
Staff was
facts.
great.
If y'all need studio, make sure y'all reach out to TNG. Reach
Shout
out
my
to-
nigga Avion, Trilla.
Yeah, no, they did an amazing job. The hospitality
Those are my
was great.
in-studio engineers.
Right, like I said,
Love
amazing.
to my brothers right there holding it
amazing.
down.
Clean studio, you know what I mean? Not coming into dirty ashtrays and shit like that. Clean, pristine. They did an amazing job with us. Hospitable.
And if you haven't noticed, this is real professional, man. There's a lot of lighting in here. That's why the glasses is on. And it's a lot of cameras.
A lot of
There's
cameras.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
It's a lot going on,
Keeping
man.
it funky. So
But it's beautiful, beautiful, man.
thank you, man.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it. So,
Just thank you for having me, man.
no, of
Appreciate it.
course. No,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much.
We had to have you, man. So we salute.
Salute
you
the
know,
DJs.
Salute.
Respect the DJ podcast.
Facts. So we would like to salute, DJ Danny S for sharing his stories on Respect the DJs podcast. Many thanks to you, our loyal listeners and viewers. And as always, we have another exciting episode coming up. Stay tuned. And until then, I've been your host, DJ Correct, alongside DJ Junebug for Respect the DJs podcast.
Peace. See you in the next one.
We out.
Street Dreams Music Group. Play that. Play that. Play that.
With heavy hearts, we pay tribute to the legendary DJ Jinx Paul from New York's iconic radio station Mega 97.9. Jinx Paul's undeniable charisma and incredible musical knowledge have left a mark on the hearts of listeners across the city. Through the airwaves, he brought to life a vibrant world of rhythm, seamlessly blending tracks that resonated deeply with his dedicated audience. His infectious passion for music and his ability to connect with people through his beats defined an era, shaping the very essence of the New York music scene. As we mourn the loss of this remarkable talent, we also celebrate his enduring legacy that will continue to reverberate through the beats of Mega 97.9 and beyond. Jinx Paul's voice may have faded from the airways, but his impact remains etched in the memories of those who had the privilege to dance to his tunes and experience his electric performances. Our thoughts go out to his family, friends, colleagues, and the countless fans who found solace and joy in his music. DJ Jinx Paul, your presence on Mega 97.9 will forever be a testament to your extraordinary gift and the immeasurable influence you had on the world of music. Rest in harmony. DJ Jinx Paul, Respect the DJs podcast, salutes you.